President Joe Biden says that all federal employees will have to attest to their COVID-19 vaccination status, and those who are unvaccinated will face numerous restrictions. This also comes as the major businesses require employee vaccinations. Moreover, health experts have urged even those vaccinated to wear masks again due to the outbreak of the Delta variant. Let's move to this now. The National Teachers Union says it notes and welcomes the announcement by Finance Minister Tito Mboweni to allowing government employees to access portions of their retirement funds. They say this will offer employees much-needed relief from their many life-world commitments which cannot ordinarily be met from their meager salaries. In their statement, the union says this is more so considering that currently teachers face many psychosocial challenges occasioned by the advent of COVID-19, which has exacerbated many pre-existing financial comorbidities. Joining me now is NATO Acting President Sibusiso Malinga. Mr. Malinga, a pleasure to have you on the program this afternoon. Well, the Finance Minister Tito Mboweni announced on Wednesday that Treasury was in talks to allow those who lost their income during the COVID-19 pandemic to withdraw from their retirement funds. What have been your initial thoughts on the matter?
Thank you so much, Ntlahla, for the opportunity, and greetings to the viewers at home. Our initial thought, Ntlahla, is to say, let us allow all public servants to have access to their pension funds. Why did we say that? As early as 2013, the leadership of NATO saw that a number of educators are actually, or rather say public servants, are retiring from work. So they retire not because they want to do so, because they are in debt. So as they are in debt, NATO suggested that we should get a certain portion from our pension fund. In 2015, we even issued a petition that actually got support from all workers in public. So to say only those who lost job should have access. No, that cannot actually assist, because even those who have not lost their jobs are actually in great debts. So our suggestion is to say, let us allow them all, but we have to be responsible to say, let's try our level best to work on how we're going to deal with it. Right. Let's say, for example, we only allow 30% of what you have contributed. We can even look at your contribution, your entire contribution, to allow you to actually withdraw. Because what has been said by the Minister Mboweni actually gave hope to all members of public without discriminating them.
But before I let you go, I also want to look into a different view. There are several Labour analysts who are on the fence regarding this prospect. Aren't your members in any way a bit hesitant to take from their retirement funds or dip into these funds?
No. Members of public, not NATO members only, will have relief if they are allowed to do so. Remember, members of public servants are responsible. Those who do not need any relief, they might not take this money. But remember a situation whereby a member actually leaves job through actually not a retirement, through resignation, because he wants to get access from that money. It's a very bad situation. Let us relieve our members by doing so, because the government has a potential to give funds to SAA and other companies. Remember, we are the people who are actually paying this money to the funds. So let them relieve us. Actually, we say all funds must make sure that their members get relief. Remember, no one expected that COVID will strike us like this.
And the Finance Minister has also said that the National Treasury is in discussions with NEDLAC on the proposal and will also be in discussions with the unions. Are you hoping to make submissions here? And if so, what will you be submitting?
Actually, we as the National Teachers Union, we have already made a submission. As I said, that we started this campaign as early as 2013. Right. We also issued our own petition that was signed across all workers of the government. Our submissions will be very clear. will say, let's work on the formula. The formula I'm talking about, it's a formula that is going to address which percentage we think it's going to be sufficient for our members. How are they going to pay it back if that is possible? Remember, actually, Sasha, these actually government employees, they resign because, for instance, they only want 20,000 to pay tuition fees for their own kids that enrolled with the higher education institution. This is very bad because we are regarded as highly paid actually workers, whereas we are not.
Well, that was Acting President of NATUS, Busiso Malinga, still to